Hello.
Hey, Christopher.
Oh, yes.
Hey, it's Lilian calling from the Mortgage Protection Center. How are you?
Good.
Good. I'm just calling because I received a form that you had filled out some information requesting some options to pay off the mortgage in the event of a death or disability. Do you remember doing that?
Yes.
Okay. I just really quickly wanted to verify your information here and ask you 2 questions, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right. So I have Christopher Fife, 68 Cleveland Street.
Yep.
That's Seekonk, Massachusetts. I have your age
Yep.
is you're 55. And then I have the
Yep.
loan amount. The original mortgage was Rocket Mortgage in the amount of $290,000.
Yep.
Well, that's correct. Okay. So this is for a non-medical privilege. I'm sure you remember reading that on the form. All that means is we're waiving the blood and
Yep.
urine, but I just have to ask 2 questions so I know what you qualify for, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So Christopher, over the past 10 years, have you had any type of cancer, heart attack, diabetes, or stroke?
No.
Okay. And then over the past 10 years, any medications you can think of that you've been on other than a typical antibiotic?
No.
Awesome. And are you married, Christopher? Is there anybody else on the mortgage with you?
No.
Okay, perfect. And did you do a 30-year term?
I did 30 years. Yes.
All right. And what are your mortgage payments every month with insurance and taxes?
They're like 1658, I think.
Okay. Awesome.
Somewhere in there.
Perfect. And are you a smoker or non-smoker?
Non-smoker.
All right. And the last question I have for you is just your height and weight.
5'11", 210.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So that'll do it. So basically, I'm a field underwriter, which means that I'm licensed in the state of Massachusetts to shop this around and see where we can get you the most aggressive pricing. Have you ever used something called Zoom before?
No.
Okay. Are you okay with the computer? Like, how are you with the computer?
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with it. Okay. So right now we're doing everything via Zoom just because of COVID. When are you typically home from work during the week?
About this time.
So about 6:30-ish?
Yeah.
Okay. My evenings tend to get really booked up, but I'm just going to see what I have available, if that's okay.
Okay.
I could probably squeeze you in tomorrow at, I could do a 6 o'clock. That would be the latest I have tomorrow. Or Wednesday, I can do 6:30.
Yeah, we'll do Wednesday.
Wednesday, 6:30. What's your email address?
CJFYFE 1212 @gmail.com.
Okay. So what kind of dogs do you have there?
I got a Shepherd Hound mix and a Lab Springer Spaniel mix.
Oh, I have a Cavapoo, but he sounds like a big dog like that, and he's not. So cute. All right, so I'm going to put you in for Wednesday at 6:30. I'm going to send you an email with all of my contact information, so you have it, with a link to the Zoom and instructions on how to do the Zoom. If you can't figure it out, don't worry, I'll help you. Okay.
Okay.
And then the only thing I ask is if something comes up, would you let me know so that I could put another family in that slot? Could you let me know ahead of time?
Okay.
All right, perfect. Well, I look forward to meeting you. I will see you Wednesday at 6:30.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, Christopher.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey, Andy.
Yes.
Hey, it's Lilian calling from the Mortgage Protection Center. How are you?
I'm good. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm just calling because you had filled out a form and sent it back to my office. You were looking to get some information on paying off the mortgage in the event of a death or disability. Do you remember doing that?
Yes.
Okay. So I just really quickly want to verify what I have, make sure everything's correct, and ask you 2 quick questions if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. I have Andy Prezu. Am I saying that right? Prezu. 236 Boylston Street, Brockton, Massachusetts. I have your age as 32, and then I have a female as 29. And then I have your original loan is with Mr. Cooper, and the loan amount is $379,805.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I don't know if you remember reading, this is for a non-medical privilege because you're a homeowner. So all that means is we're going to waive the blood and urine. But in order for me to know what you qualify, I have to ask you 2 quick questions, okay?
Sure.
Okay. So Andy, over the past 10 years, have you or this, I don't, is that your spouse?
Yes.
Okay. Over the past 10 years, have you or your spouse had any type of cancer, heart attack, diabetes, or stroke?
No.
Okay. Over the past 10 years, any major medications other than a typical antibiotic that you can think of?
Nope.
Awesome. And did you guys do a 30-year term on the mortgage?
Yes.
Right. And what are your mortgage payments every month with insurance and taxes?
2,200 and 2,227, I believe now.
Awesome. All right. And then are either one of you smokers?
No.
All right. And then last question, height and weight roughly for both of you.
I am 5'10", and I weigh 220. She is 5'4",
Mhm.
and she is about 125.
Awesome. Okay. So that'll do it. So my job, I'm a field underwriter. So all that means is I'm licensed by the state of Massachusetts to shop this around to see where we can get the best price. So now that I have some more information, I can do that for you. Have you guys ever used something called Zoom before?
Yes.
Okay. When are you both typically home together during the week?
Usually after 5:30.
After 5:30. Okay. I'm going to tell you what I have available. My evenings tend to get a little booked because everybody's back at work, but I'll tell you what I have available. You tell me what works.
Okay.
So tomorrow night I have I could probably do 5:45, 6 o'clock would be my latest, or I can do on Wednesday, 5:30.
Tomorrow's Tuesday. Give me 1 second. Let's double check something.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's report.
Want to shoot for 5:45?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your email address?
A, P as in Peter, R-E-Z, 289 at outlook.com.
And that was Z as in zebra.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot you an email with all of my contact information. It's going to be for tomorrow at 5:45 with a Zoom link. If you have any issues downloading Zoom or if you can't get on for some reason, just let me know and I'll help you. And is there any reason why you both won't be able to make it at 5:45?
Unless for some weird reason one of us get home from work later, that's really the only reason.
Okay. Would you mind letting me know if anything comes up just so I can put another family in that slot?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. All right. Well, I will see you tomorrow at 5:45.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thanks, Andy. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey, Michael.
Speaking.
Hey, this is Lilian calling from the Mortgage Protection Center. How are you?
Well, I'm all set. I'm all set with that mortgage stuff, okay?
Okay. Well, I'm calling because you had filled out a form and sent it to my office. You were asking for me to give you a ring. Did you already speak with somebody?
Yeah, what is that? Do I that's a mortgage protection plan for this something was to happen to me? How much is that up? Yeah. How much is that?
Yeah. So basically you had filled out a form. It was for the mortgage protection to see what you qualify for. So this initial conversation is just me. I just need 2 minutes of your time to ask you a couple of questions, and then I'm going to do my homework to see what you qualify for, and I can give you some rates. Does that sound good?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to pay it. If it was free, I'd take it up on it, but if it's paying extra money, no, I can't do it. Thank you anyways.
You're very welcome. But was there a reason why you filled out the form and sent it back to us?
Yeah, well, I thought because I wanted to know if it was free or not. I didn't see if there was any cost on your form to fill out. You didn't mention there was any cost. So,
well, let me
I'm
just
all set. Thank you.
Well, let me just explain how it works, Michael. So when you fill out the form and you send it in, I'm going to give you a free, no obligation price, just so you can do your homework and kind of think about it. We always find something reasonable within budget. So it takes 15 minutes. So it's definitely worth a look if it was something that you were at all interested in. I understand you thought it was free. My job is to just show you what you qualify for and get you the most aggressive pricing. So would you mind if I just ask you a couple of questions?
You have to call me another time, yeah.
All right. What's a good time to reach you?
Probably around this time tomorrow.
All right. I'll give you a ring tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello?
Hey, Andrew.
Yes.
Hey, it's Lilian calling from the Mortgage Protection Center. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good. I'm calling because you had filled out a form and sent it back to my office. You were looking to get some information on paying off the mortgage in the event of a death or disability. Do you remember doing that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is all, I already took care of all that.
Okay. Did you already meet with somebody and did they show you some options?
Yep.
Okay. The form just came across my desk today. So did you speak with them today or when did you speak with them?
Probably a week ago.
Really? Okay. All right. I'm going to take you off our call list if that's okay, but I just have to ask you a couple of questions so my manager doesn't give me a hard time. Is that all right?
Sure.
Okay. Do you remember the type of plan you went with? Was it a term or a whole life or?
To be honest, I'm still waiting for the thing to get sent in the mail. Like the actual thing to look over everything again. I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay. Do you remember the company name of the insurance carrier?
Yeah, it was, I believe, John Hancock.
John Hancock. Okay. And do you remember what the premium was that you're paying?
$60.
$60 a month?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm just taking some notes. So really quickly, I just want to say John Hancock is great. We do work with John Hancock. They don't come with any of the living benefits, which I would imagine is probably very important because of your age. You're pretty young. So all that means is that most likely you're not going to die in the next 30 years. But what may happen, well, what statistics show will happen to a gentleman of your age is that there could be a sickness. So if you were to get sick, then you would lose your job and you wouldn't have income to pay the mortgage. So typically somebody your age, we would want to definitely show something that has living benefits. And I know John Hancock does not. Did you already fill out an application with them?
Yeah.
You did. Okay. Would you mind, and this is just you doing your homework, okay, me trying to help you. Would you mind if we did a 15-minute Zoom meeting where I can kind of go over some options that are going to give you living benefits that are going to be better than the John Hancock and probably more affordable?
Yeah, I can do that at another time. I just can't do that right this second.
Yeah, no, I have a meeting. I can't do it right this second either. Plus I have to do a little homework for you. Tomorrow or Wednesday, I have some availability. What's a good time for you?
Probably like Thursday.
Thursday's tough because I'm booked all day. I can maybe do Friday. I could squeeze you in for a Friday. Would that work?
What time?
It's up to you. You tell me a couple of times and I'll see what it's going to literally take 15 minutes because it's going to be a quick meeting. But,
yeah, maybe earlier on in the day.
I'm going to shoot for like 11.
Yeah, maybe like 12:15 if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. What's your email address?
That's ANG9279@gmail.
All right. So what I'm going to do on that day is I'm going to shoot you an email with a Zoom link. I want to show you the product that you went with John Hancock. I'll actually show you what it is. And then we're going to look at another product that's very similar, but that's going to have the living benefits. That's going to be cheaper. Okay. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'm going to put you in for 12.
I think the one with John Hancock was like if I remember right.
What was it?
Vitality.
Yeah, it's John Hancock Vitality. Yep. So we do offer that product. I like it. I wouldn't offer it to you based on your age. There's much better options for you that are going to give you more bang for your buck and exactly what you need. I would only really offer that to somebody if they were older and maybe had like diabetes. Are there any like medical issues going on with you?
Okay.
Any like medical issues going on with you that I need to know about before?
No.
Yeah, so I would definitely not offer that to somebody of your age. But that's okay. So let's take a look at it. We'll compare it to some other options, and at least you can make a more educated decision. Okay. All right. So I'm going to put you in for 12:15 Friday. If you can't make it, would you mind letting me know ahead of time so I can put somebody else in that slot?
Sure.
All right. All right, Andrew. So I have you down. I'll see you at 12:15 Friday. Okie doke. Can you hear me? Andrew, you may have muted me. I'm not sure, but I will see you 12:15 on Friday, and I'll go ahead and shoot you an email with all my contact information.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Wayne.
I'm sorry, that's my husband, and he's not here right now.
Hi, so this is Mrs. Marks?
Yeah.
Hey, My name is Lilian, and I'm calling because looks like he had filled out, or maybe you filled out a form. You were looking to get some information on paying off the mortgage in the event of a death or disability. Do you know anything about that?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. There's another number on the form. I called your cell phone number obviously first, but he must have put his cell as 6385.
Yes,
Okay.
correct.
Do you want me to give him a ring?
What company are you calling from?
So we're independent field underwriters. Basically, if you guys did a refinance or a new mortgage on a home, these forms go out. If you're interested, you fill it out, you send it back in. It's to pay off the home in the event of a death or disability. And then my job is to...
Yeah, no, we're all set. We just refinanced our house and everything.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. So if you do a refinance, we send out these forms and it's saying we will pay off the home in the event of a death or disability. It's mortgage protection. So to make sure if God forbid something was to happen to him, you could pay off the home, or if something was to happen to you, he could pay off the home.
Oh, okay. Let me take down your number and I can have them contact you if that's okay.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I can text you my information with a copy of the form if you want to have a copy of the form here to see.
Yeah, sure. If that's fine. Send
Yeah.
it to the 6386 number and I'll have to look it over.
All right, perfect. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Kind of caught me off guard. I probably would have did a better job had it not caught me off guard, but it did. So now I have to text these people. See, it doesn't matter how long you're doing this, you're still going to get caught off guard. So just be easy with yourself.
Hello?
Hey, Helder.
Yes.
Hey, it's Lilian calling from the Mortgage Protection Center. How are you?
Good.
Good. I was calling because you had filled out a form and sent it back to my office. You were looking to get some information on paying off your mortgage in the event of a death or disability. Do you remember doing that?
I do. Right now is not actually a good time. I'm actually still at work.
Okay. Is there a better time to call you back? I just need 2 minutes of your time.
I'd probably say probably tomorrow at around this time. I don't typically stay at work this late, but today I guess was a special occasion.
Okay. So tomorrow around 6:30-ish?
Yes.
Okay. I'll speak to you then.
All right.
Thanks, Helder. Bye-bye. All right. That's wrapping it up for me. We've got 3 meetings.